A pinky promise. Dang.
A smooth jazz troll? I'm being paralyzed by its smoothness.
I can't feel my face.
Do you want a bite of my corned beef sandwich? You don't like my sandwiches, my music? I don't think that's how friends work. Maybe we shouldn't be anymore.
We shouldn't be friends? Don't do the same thing you've been said.
I brought you food afterwards and you didn't even say thank you.
Come on. This is cliche.
Smile.
April, have your salmon. I'm not hungry.
Mom, she's allowed to be depressed.
Thank you.
No one as good as Nick will ever love her again.
Where did this Clara girl come from anyway?
April, she's here.
How come I've never heard of her?
She's like moved here, so I'm just showing her around.
And you thought, before I show her the Chinese theater, she should see Nick's penis?
Hi. You're April.
Uh-huh.
Do you want to go do a shot?
Why are you being so nice to me? I want a reason to give you a black eye. God, your eyes are pretty.
What about when he grabs your boob like in a tightly sealed jar?
What about when he refers to his dick as a Quidditch stick?
He hasn't done that with me.
I think we should make some rules. I concur. First rule, no talking about Nick. Second rule, no telling Nick.
Are you gonna tell him? Are you a rat? Benjamin, do you want to know what happens to rats? They get shanked in their sleep.
They get their carbon monoxide detectors disabled.
Yeah.
You guys are perfect for each other, you know that?
You're my best friend.
You're my best friend.
I think about you all the time.
You've exhibited very little personal growth.
Who are you rebounding with? It's just like this girl.
Oh. It's not what I meant.
Do you think we did the right thing moving here?
You're in your dream job? We're in this radical apartment?
Why do you think the rent is so cheap?
Do you yield?
From time to time, members of a deranged cult break and enter in order to commit self-murder. Did the super not go over this with you when you looked at the apartment?
Reginald Storch incited over 24 innocent victims to self-murder.
He committed suicide in a bathtub.
The bathtub is magical and will magically hold on to the afterglow for all eternity.
All that in a bathtub? The more we learn about Storch, I can see why these people follow him.
I'm totally good with having a little Storch in our lives. It means a little more blood and violence, but that's no biggie.
You know, these poor souls work so hard to meet Storch in the eternity, but they really have trouble with it. They're like, oh my God! Stop!
They totally suck at suicide.
It's our apartment. What's wrong with helping our visitors with a clean transition into eternity?
It's weird how they all have some kind of red dye on their lips now.
The beacon of Storch was lit when the people came.
I know I did.
I know you did.
This is our destiny.
Cyanide, painless.
Oh, this actually hurts quite a bit.
This hurts quite a lot, actually.
Water?
Oh, for the love of God! Kill
Would you die for your mommy?
Tell the truth.
You're a dancing monkey! Go on, do it!
A man cannot outrun his destiny.
Your mother sold you. £15 you cost me. And you can earn that back.
I were but a child, yet I were already travelling full tilt toward the man I would become.
The child assassin.
The butcher!
Is the man, the myth, the legend?
What makes you think I won't kill you right now?
Sure not the man you pretend to be. I'd rather see to it that your kind suffer. Either side of that whore you call a mother.
I got no choice but to lock you up.
Your son intends to rescue you.
You good boy. You go out there and be a big man.
Load up! 3, 2, 1.
You always want to build an army?
Going to war. Fire! You're bloody bulletproof, boys!
Many would call me the coldest-blooded murderer ever. But others, knowing the truth, would call me a hero.
A man farewells this world. All he's got left is this story.
Their blood was completely drained. The male victim's eyes were held open with pins. The female victim was in his arms.
Someone mutilated our daughter. Find him.
Postcard turned up at a newspaper in Paris, and in Hamburg, and in Budapest.
He announces his arrival in the city with a postcard. Why do you think he posed him? He was saying something.
This one, Rodin's The Kiss, Dante and Virgil in Hell.
Saturn devouring his son.
They've discovered a fifth couple.
The murders were exact and purposeful.
There's a pattern. You've got exactly 4 days to prevent a murder. I will find the answers myself.
I don't recommend you do that.
You had your chance. I've been a cop for 30 years.
This killer's brand of murder is very specific. Extremely hard to profile.
Monsters will remain monsters. No matter what you try to do to tame them.
It all makes horrible, twisted sense. Love, pain, death. They're not finished yet.
Art is a wound turned into light.
Inside the matrix of 200 detention centers, almost 40,000 immigrants are locked up.
According to ICE policy, like, your husband's not supposed to be in there at all.
So it's the national ICE in DC that can do something.
1,400 deportations every day, 1 a minute.
I bet we're just thinking about immigration. My dad was detained in front of me.
Well, tonight, I have one question.
Hi?
How can I get in?
You're gonna be transported to a detention facility.
We're all young illegals. Our mission, stop the deportations. Our strategy, get into the detention center and get people out.
There's a woman's side to this detention center.
Vidi, are you ready to get detained?
I called my mom and my dad, and I said, this is what I'm about to do. They were scared for their daughter.
Call this number with your case. They're waiting for your call.
Vamos a necesitar un cuchillo re filoso.
We can pass out a lot more phone numbers now.
Vamos a tratar de terminar 600 antes del almuerzo.
Uno no sabe dónde va a parar todo lo que está haciendo.
I don't know what you're up to, but from now on, things are going to be very different.
Her husband was beating her, and she finally went to the cops to turn him in, and then they detained her.
Fuera de alcance aquí.
They're deporting Benny. His flight leaves tonight.
I have somebody that's being deported in a couple hours. His life is in danger.
gran espacio sentir. Iré a ti de cualquier forma.
I'm not leaving.
We're not leaving.
Todo el mundo gira buscando una guía. Pensar que tiene que haber otra manera.
Smile got released. Dreamer released. Dreamer released. Dreamer released.
¿Cómo poder sostener un mundo justo otro día? Días de quebra.